lovely and calm out there. It'd be lovely to be out there today. However, we're still in getting some more things done prior to the engine going in. So it's still lovely to be down here anyhow and actually on board to see what's going on around us and whatnot, and who's in and who's out and who's off fishing and who's working and who's not. We're actually at Margate Marina in Hobart in Tasmania. So this is actually a fishing area. It is home of tassel, which is a very lucrative salmon farm. So we'll show you when we actually get our engine and we get over there. Probably can't zoom you in. All this down here, you can see those black things on the water, although not very clear because I'm trying to zoom in too far. They are fish farms, and you can only go a certain distance obviously towards them, so we'll be able to show you that when we get our motor on. These boats and things like that down here, can't see that way with my balance. I can't go too far when I'm not hanging on to anything. These are some of the boats that are tassel boats, and they look after the fish farms and things like that. So you see them coming in and out all the time. This one over here is parked up, that's another one. So yes, if you love salmon, this is where a lot of it comes from. So after 15 months of actually being in the shed and being rebuilt from scratch, as some of you may have seen it before, she was stripped right back and she's been replanked. She's now come up to the marina, and now that she's there, she's on to the next stage of her new rebuild, which is taking this a 3-hour trip or 3.5-hour trip, being towed by our friend in the front here, that's Reg. He's towing my husband and a friend up the Derwent River and under the bridge and whatnot, all the way up to actually go to the next stage in life, and she will be getting her motor put in or her engine put in. So with that being said, let's watch her on her way. So we have Reg Simon coming in here. As you can imagine, being towed and having no engine, no brakes, it's very hard to actually try to berth this boat. So Reg is doing a fantastic job here of actually coming up alongside, nice and easy, and just sort of pushing her around as she needs to go in order to get her in the right place, sort of thing, in order to back her in. She's got to go in stern first, so she needs to be backed in, which is even more hard when you've got boats in the way, as you can see here. So very close, but certainly did not hit anything on the way in. You know, you can't find a better boat driver than Reg. He's been on boats for most of his life. He's a prey fisherman, and he goes out in the most unforeseen weather and gets crayfish for everybody. So that's what his job is. He absolutely knows how to manoeuvre his boat, and we are so grateful. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Lady of Huntington. Today I'm spending the day with my husband. We're shopping for the boat, so yeah, should be a good day. Well guys, no matter where I seem to go, I end up with puppy dogs around me. So this is a winch that we actually just brought up. And I think this one is our motor. So that'll be going on our boat soon. Well guys, we've been here for almost an hour. I'm still waiting in the car for my husband to come back. This workshop is doing our engine as I showed you earlier. Doesn't seem to be a lot of work going on in this place at all. Got a guy that's been sitting over there on his phone for the last probably half an hour. And nobody's been working on anything in here. So I wonder how quickly our boat motor is going to actually get done, if this is the normal work rate that they work in. As a business owner, I expect more. If this was my workplace, I would want people in there working their butts off to get people's engines, whatever it is, out the door. But hey, this is Tasmania, and I know everything goes really, really slow. Breakfast time is the Purple Cup. This is a drive-through coffee little place where you can get coffee and some sandwiches. We're heading down to Huonville now, so we're driving down. We thought you might like to see a little bit. Simon's down here at the moment getting a tank out of this boat. One of the gentlemen here decided that he didn't need that any longer, so of course it's going to fit perfectly into ours. So Simon's just carrying it out here. As you can see, it looks relatively heavy because it is actually full. They couldn't empty the contents on the boat, obviously, or in the water, so they've had to carry it off. So as you can see, he's having a little bit of a look at it there, but yeah, it's all good to go, so he's going to carry it off. But I'm just showing you here these houses that actually live by this little jetty, and they've got a lovely little area here. There's a few sheep and whatnot right on the river, and a couple of jetties down through here. I think it's really quite sweet. So yeah, I thought you might like to see that. So we just watched Simon bringing that tank off here and popping it in the car, and we'll be on our way again to our next stop. Okay, on we go to our next stop. I'm just showing you here some of Tasmania's scenery.